Some of them can be found in Galatians chapter 5, verse 19 downwards. So there are some fruits. So there is a fruit of the flesh that we need to shy away from and get grounded in the fruit of the Spirit. And to do this, we need the Spirit to help us to bear the fruits. We cannot do it on our own self. So this is where I start from, to the fact that God in his almighty wisdom made us, Genesis chapter 2, verse 7, and he breathed into our nostrils, your nostrils and my nostrils, and we became a living being. So we just have to go back to the basics and follow the same instruction. It never gets old. He made this nose, so you and I will keep practicing the same thing that he showed us to do. So that is what I go around and teach people. What would that do for you? It will alleviate all the fruits of the flesh that creep into us because we're in this flesh, and fill us up with the fruits of the Spirit. So if you read and put them side by side, you can see that fruit of the Spirit, fruit of the flesh, such as hatred, cruelty, and impatience, they are all emotions. You can find them in this book. They are all emotions that are drawn. And when these emotions come on you, they go and they are stored up in some of your organs, your major organs. So hatred, cruelty, and impatience are stored in the heart. And these can produce physical symptoms such as heart palpitation, high blood pressure, and chest pains. When you are having those emotions, these are the physical effects that come around. So I teach people breath work. There is a special frequency of sounds and breath that you have to do to reverse. In science, energy is not destroyed. It's only transformed from one form to the other. So the Lord and his power will reverse what the enemy meant for evil and turn it to your good. So when you breathe in the Spirit of God, he will turn away the hatred, the cruelty, and the impatience in our hearts into positivity, into kindness, into peace, joy, and love. And that is the fruit of the Spirit in Galatians 22. Another example of negative emotions that are in us could be worry and anxiety. You know what the word of the Lord says, be anxious for nothing. But hey, I'm guilty sometimes. I go like, God, what do you want me to do? It's like, patience, be patient. When you are worrying and being anxious and having mistrust, you are having, those emotions are drawn and soaked and stored in your spleen, your stomach, and your pancreas, and you will start having physical symptoms such as impaired digestion. You see, the Lord is God, I praise you. There is so much wisdom in the word that we need to read and understand and come to the basics. Whilst you are worrying, you are having impaired digestion. You cannot eat right. Now you are having stomach digestion problem. You cannot eliminate waste properly, all because you are worrying. And the Lord said, cast your burdens unto me. I care for you. I care for you. So with proper breathing techniques and sounds that have been researched and found to resonate with that organ, we can reverse the effects of stress, worry, and anxiety and turn them back to feelings of openness and fairness as the Lord wants it to be. So the good news is that whatever the enemy thinks he's done with you, God has the mighty power to reverse it to your good. You just have to know the right tools. And that is what I do through one-on-one coaching, group coaching. I go to retreats, and then I have online courses where I teach people this. I want to go through some of them if we have time. Can I keep going?
Okay. So maybe we better make a second, have a second interview, because at the moment we're going to need to forego this one, not forego it, but conclude it. That's probably a better word.
Yes.
I don't want to do it without putting your template up here. You can see that, right, Patience?
Yes, I can.
Her training course is called Breathe for Life online course, and it's Patience Serenity Grove. Give us your website. That way we'll have that.
Thank you so much. It is www.patienceserenitygrove.com. www.patienceserenitygrove.com. You can contact us through there, or you can contact us through our email, patienceserenitygrove@gmail.com. patienceserenitygrove@gmail.com. Or of course, you can find me on Instagram, Patience Serenity Grove, or Facebook, Patience Serenity Grove.
All right. God bless you, Patience. I'm so grateful for allowing me to have this opportunity to hear from God through you, because you're going to encourage a lot of people to call on the name of the Lord through his servant, Patience Hemingway. Calling on the name of the Lord through a sent one. So I believe that for you. An apostolic move of God is going to flow through you. In Jesus' name. Hallelujah.